Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Belmont and Maitland hospitals are being included in a state government initiative to provide free parking to patients and visitors. Regional Health Minister Ryan Park says the government is delivering on an election commitment to provide free parking at regional hospitals across the state from the 1st of August. However, the offer does not include the John Hunter or Calvary Mater hospitals. A lithium battery is being blamed for a fire which caused extensive damage to a home at Merriweather last night. The fire broke out on the second floor of a three-storey weatherboard home in Macquarie Street at about 11 p.m. Firefighters say it appears to have been sparked by an e-scooter being charged. Newcastle Council is set to apply for a state government grant to increase the number of electric vehicle charging sites across the city. Council currently has 7 chargers installed across 4 sites to meet public demand for EV charging facilities in the local government area. Councillors last night supported a Lord Mayoral minute to apply for a grant under the Curbside Charging Grants program to fund additional charging stations at key locations to assist in the uptake of electric vehicles. The state's leading environmental advocacy organisation says the government needs to get behind renewables and commit to closing Hunter power stations on time. A new report being backed by the Nature Conservation Council of New South Wales has outlined a number of alternative options to keeping power stations like Araring and Lake Macquarie online. CEO Jackie Mumford says the shift to renewables will save consumers money in the long run.
The report that came out today found that consumers would pay $2,250 to $3,000 more in electricity bills if closures are delayed.
The Vasey Rural Fire Brigade will soon be able to operate around the clock thanks to a funding boost from the federal government. The brigade has been awarded just over $6,000 under the Stronger Communities program. It will go towards the purchase of a new generator with automatic start, allowing the station to keep operating during times of fire and flood when blackouts can occur. Vasey Rural Fire Brigade is the only emergency service in the village and provided vital emergency supplies to the community when residents were cut off during the 2015 superstorm. Marine rescue volunteers from across the Hunter will gather in Swansea this weekend to carry out life-saving search and rescue training. It comes after the agency revealed this month the Lake Macquarie unit topped the state for the number of rescues carried out during the last financial year. Hunter Zone Duty Operations Manager Inspector Steve Raymond says it's important the crews are prepared in the case of an emergency.
At the moment we're looking at offshore, depending on conditions on the day, but about a third of Lake Macquarie's jobs are offshore, and it's an environment where water police and other agencies also need to practice as well.
2NURFM Sport.
Jets teenage star Archie Goodwin says his showing in their Australia Cup win over Melbourne Victory last week was a confidence boost. The 18-year-old scored a goal and had one disallowed in the Darwin clash, and says he hopes to continue the form when the A-League season kicks off in October. Goodwin says his horror injury run last season brought him down, but things are looking up.
Obviously I'm young, I'm enthusiastic, I want to play, but yeah, got to a point where I was just kind of lost, but yeah, now everything's panning out.
Lambton Jaffers stalwart Luke Remington says a possible NPL return in the future is not off the table after suffering a season-ending injury in March. The 29-year-old has all but ruled out next season after dislocating and fracturing his ankle, but says he hasn't shut the door on suiting up again. Remington has stayed involved with the Jaffers on the sidelines as they prepare for their finals campaign. And Jacob Saifidi will replace his twin Daniel in the front row for the night's clash with Canberra after he suffered a thigh strain. That's sport, I'm Bella Middleton.
And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 1, 10, 14, 32, 39, 43 and 44, and the supplementaries are 8, 23 and 47. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.